Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like something was just off with your outfit? Like your clothes weren't reflecting how confident, how elegant, how grown and powerful you actually are? Well, you're not alone. I've been there too. And the truth is, once we hit 50, there are certain clothing items that can instantly cheapen our look, even if we're wearing nice pieces, even if we've put effort into our outfit. One wrong item can throw off your entire appearance and make you look less polished, less refined, and even a little outdated. But here's the good news. Once you know what to look out for and what to wear instead, you'll never go back. So today, I'm sharing 12 fashion mistakes that instantly cheapen your look after 50. And I'll tell you exactly what to wear instead to feel confident, elegant, and effortlessly stylish every single day. Let's jump into the first one. 1. Loud logo t-shirts. Alright, let's talk about t-shirts, specifically those loud, oversized graphic logo t-shirts with brand names or quirky sayings splashed across the chest. You know the ones. But first, coffee, weekend vibes, or worse, giant logos that shout the brand name 5 times over. Here's the thing, these shirts may feel fun, they may feel casual, but on a grown woman over 50, they often look juvenile. And I'll be honest, they cheapen your outfit. Why? Because they don't show intention. They're mass-produced, trendy, and often made from lower quality fabric. And when you pair a shirt like that with jeans or leggings, you end up looking more off-duty teenager than polished, powerful woman. Now, that doesn't mean you can't wear casual t-shirts. Of course you can. But instead opt for high-quality basics. Think solid-coloured cotton tees, silk tanks, or linen blouses in elegant, neutral tones. Ivory, navy, soft charcoal. Even a clean white tee in beautiful fabric can look incredibly chic if the cut is flattering and the fit is intentional. My favourite combo, a crisp ivory tee tucked into high-waisted trousers, add a belt, gold earrings and flats, and suddenly you're serving understated elegance with zero effort. So next time you're tempted by a t-shirt with glittery letters, pause and ask yourself, does this reflect who I am today? If the answer is no, swap it for something simpler and watch your whole outfit transform. 2. Cheap, over-embellished jeans. Let's talk denim, because this one is a biggie. There's a very specific type of jean that I see far too often, and unfortunately, it's one of the biggest culprits when it comes to cheapening your look. I'm talking about over-embellished jeans, the ones with rhinestones on the back pockets, loud embroidery, bedazzled seams, weird fading in all the wrong places. You know exactly what I mean. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a little flair, but once you're over 50, too much embellishment can look dated. These jeans often come from fast fashion brands. They rarely fit well, and they're usually made from stretchy, thin denim that doesn't flatter the figure. They may have been trendy at one time, but fashion has evolved, and so have we. Instead, what I recommend is a high-quality pair of dark wash jeans with minimal or no embellishment. Straight leg or bootcut styles are incredibly flattering for mature women. And when the denim is structured with just a bit of stretch, it smooths and supports your silhouette beautifully. High-waisted is also your best friend. It holds in the tummy, accentuates the waist, and creates a clean line from top to bottom. You can dress them up with a silk blouse and heels, or down with a cotton tee and loafers. Either way, you'll look polished and expensive. So if you have a drawer full of rhinestone pocket jeans, it's time to let them go. Trust me, your style will thank you. 3. Flimsy, fast fashion cardigans. Let's move into layering pieces, and specifically cardigans. Now, I love a cardigan. They're soft, they're cozy, they're a wardrobe staple, but not all cardigans are created equal. The ones I'm warning you about are those flimsy, shapeless, fast fashion cardigans. You know the ones, super thin, often in polyester blends, no structure, no shape, and they cling to every part of your body you're trying not to emphasize. After 50, fit and fabric matter more than ever. And unfortunately, cheap cardigans highlight everything you don't want to show. Instead, what you want is a structured cardigan or knit blazer made from quality fabric like wool, cashmere blends, or even a structured cotton knit. These pieces hold their shape, they drape beautifully, and they instantly give your outfit a more elevated, elegant vibe. If you need a few recommendations, I've linked my favourites in the description below. These are cardigans you'll reach for again and again because they make everything you wear underneath look better. Here's a quick tip. Look for styles with shoulder seams, slight tailoring at the waist, and thicker fabric. Bonus points for buttons or wrap designs that create shape. A good cardigan should feel like outerwear, not like an afterthought. So next time you layer up, skip the flimsy knit and reach for structure instead. 4. Oversized cartoonish accessories. Let's talk about accessories, because even if your outfit is on point, the wrong accessory can ruin the whole look. One of the biggest mistakes I see women over 50 make is wearing oversized cartoonish accessories, giant plastic earrings, loud neon bangles, novelty handbags shaped like animals or fruit. These pieces might feel playful, but once you're over 50, they rarely enhance your natural elegance. In fact, they usually do the opposite. Here's the thing, your accessories should elevate you. They should whisper luxury, not shout for attention. So instead of oversized plastic costume jewellery, choose refined classic accessories. Try small gold hoops, dainty chains, or a statement ring in a timeless shape. A structured leather handbag in a neutral tone, like camel, black or oxblood, adds instant polish to any look. Even your belt can make a difference. A clean leather belt with a minimal buckle does wonders for defining your waist and tying a look together. Think quality over quantity, elegance over excess. Here's my rule. If an accessory looks like it belongs in a 14-year-old's TikTok video, it probably doesn't belong in your wardrobe. Stick with pieces that make you feel like your most elegant self, and leave the novelty earrings to the teenagers. 5. Worn out ballet flats. Let's talk about shoes. Because you can be wearing the most elegant outfit from head to ankle and then completely lose the polish with what's on your feet. One of the most common culprits, old, worn out ballet flats. Now, don't get me wrong, ballet flats can be a classic, but when they're sagging at the sides, scuffed at the toes, or have that flattened, wrinkled sole, they don't do you or your outfit any favours. They look tired and they age you. And here's the thing, as we get older, comfort becomes non-negotiable. But comfort doesn't have to mean frumpy. Instead, I want you to try something just as easy to wear, but infinitely more elegant. Look for pointed toe flats in suede or leather. That one simple switch makes a world of difference. The pointed shape naturally elongates the leg, giving you a more refined silhouette. And the texture, whether it's buttery leather or soft suede, adds sophistication without sacrificing comfort. If you want a little height, a small block heel or slingback style adds that extra lift without being uncomfortable. And colours like soft taupe, navy, black or blush will go with everything in your wardrobe without overpowering your outfit. And one more tip, always check the condition of your shoes. No matter how chic the design is, worn out soles and creased uppers instantly drag down your entire look. So treat your shoes with care, rotate them, clean them, and when they're done serving you, it's okay to let them go. You deserve footwear that supports your body and your style. Let's leave the floppy ballet flats in the past and step into something a little more elevated. 6. Leggings as pants. Oof, this one's going to sting a little, but it needs to be said. Leggings are not pants, especially not the thin, shiny kind that cling to every curve. I know they're comfy, I know they're easy, but worn the wrong way, they can look unfinished, unpolished, and yes, cheap. Leggings can highlight the very areas we're trying to downplay, like the tummy, hips, or back of the thighs, and when they're too thin, they become see-through, especially in sunlight, which is a fashion disaster waiting to happen. Now, before you panic, I'm not saying you can never wear leggings again, but if you do, you need to wear them intentionally. That means pairing them with the right tops and choosing the right fabric. Or even better, instead, try upgrading to structured, slim fit pants with a bit of stretch. There are so many gorgeous styles now that feel like leggings but look like tailored trousers. You've got ponte pants, which I absolutely love. They're thicker than leggings, they hold their shape, and they smooth everything out. And then there are pull-on cigarette pants or ankle-length stretch trousers that give you that same comfort, but with far more polish. Pair them with a flowy blouse or long-line tunic, and suddenly you've gone from grocery run to elegant woman who always looks put together. And if you absolutely must wear leggings, do it with a purpose. Add a tunic that hits mid-thigh or longer. Top it with a long vest or structured coat. Add sleek boots or loafers, and make sure the leggings are high quality, thick, matte, and fully opaque. The goal is to look like you planned your outfit, not like you just rolled out of bed, because elegance doesn't mean sacrificing comfort, it means elevating it. 7. Sheer, overly revealing tops. Now let's talk about showing skin. Listen, I am all for feeling confident in your body. At 50 and beyond, we've earned the right to show up exactly as we are. But there's a big difference between feeling sexy and looking desperate for attention. And sheer, overly revealing tops, they often cross that line. I'm talking about mesh blouses where you can see your entire bra, or low-cut tops that dip far past the neckline, or spaghetti strap tanks that leave little to the imagination. Here's the truth. These kinds of tops can cheapen your look instantly, especially if they're made of thin, shiny, or synthetic fabric. They don't flatter, they expose too much, and they can make you look like you're chasing trends that don't fit your stage of life. But confidence doesn't come from showing more skin. It comes from highlighting your best features with grace. Instead, reach for blouses that drape, tops that skim your body without clinging, wrap styles, soft V-necks, blouses with ruching or pleating. These are all beautiful, flattering choices. Look for fabrics like silk, chiffon, or modal blends. They feel luxurious, they move with your body, and they give you that soft elegance that says, I know exactly who I am. A little sheer is okay, a sheer sleeve, a peak of lace at the neckline, that's gorgeous. But the key is balance. Show one area, keep the rest refined. Remember, elegance whispers. It doesn't shout. Let your confidence shine through your presence, not your cleavage. 8. Loud synthetic prints. You know the prints I'm talking about. Neon florals, zebra stripes in lime green, giant swirling paisleys on shiny polyester. These kinds of loud synthetic prints are often overwhelming, and they can cheapen your entire outfit. Now, I love a good print, I do, but the wrong one can completely overpower your natural beauty. It becomes all about the clothes and not about you. And most of the time, these prints come in fabrics that don't breathe, don't drape well, and don't feel good on the skin. They cling in all the wrong places and wrinkle the second you sit down. Instead, I recommend refined prints in natural fabrics. Think micro florals, tone-on-tone patterns, subtle stripes, or even soft, geometric shapes. Choose them in fabrics like cotton, linen, silk, or viscose blends that feel soft, move well, and lay beautifully on the body. A navy blouse with tiny ivory dots. A flowy dress with a soft leaf print in muted greens. These are the kinds of pieces that say, I'm confident, I'm elegant, I don't need loud clothes to stand out. And if you're looking for some stylish, affordable options, I've linked some of my favourite printed tops and dresses in the description below. These are prints that flatter, that elevate, and that you can mix and match throughout the season. So next time you see a rack of neon paisley at the department store, keep walking. Your elegance deserves better. 9. Shapeless maxi dresses. Now, I know some of you might be surprised by this one, but let's talk about shapeless maxi dresses. You know the ones. The kind that hang from your shoulders straight down to your ankles without the slightest hint of shape. They're usually made from jersey or polyester. They often come in busy prints, and they billow around the body like a tent. And I get it. The appeal is obvious. Comfort, ease, coverage. It feels like you're wearing pajamas in public. But here's the thing. These dresses do not flatter you. They often make you look bigger than you are. They hide your waist, overwhelm your frame and completely erase your natural curves. And let's be honest, they tend to look more like house dresses than stylish outfits. Now, don't confuse comfort with lack of shape. You can absolutely feel relaxed and free in a dress that still gives your body some definition. Instead, I want you to try an A-line dress, a wrap dress, or even a belted shirt dress. These styles cinch just slightly at the waist, either with a built-in seam or an adjustable tie, and then gently skim over the hips, tummy, and thighs. They give you a shape without clinging, and they're much more flattering for women over 50. One of my favourite dress styles, a midi wrap dress in a soft, breathable fabric like cotton poplin or viscose. The V-neck draws attention upward. The wrap tie defines the waist, and the flow of the skirt gives you that graceful feminine movement every time you walk. If you're petite, go for a dress that hits just below the knee. If you're taller, a midi or T-length dress will feel balanced and elegant. And if you love a longer hemline, that's totally fine. Just make sure the fabric has weight and the cut isn't too boxy. Add a belt if needed, or layer with a structured jacket to define your silhouette. The key is to enhance your shape, not hide it. So, if you've been living in oversized maxes, it might be time to refresh your dress collection, because elegance isn't about covering up, it's about honouring your figure in a way that feels good and looks incredible. 10. Extremely ripped jeans. Now listen, I am all for a bit of edge, but when it comes to jeans, extremely ripped, distressed denim is one of the fastest ways to cheapen your look after 50. I'm talking about jeans with giant holes in the knees, frayed hems hanging halfway down the leg, rips up the thigh, that overly distressed, almost destroyed look. Now, this style might look cute on a 22-year-old at a music festival, but on a grown woman with elegance and presence, it sends the wrong message. Ripped jeans tend to look messy, not modern, and they draw the eye right to the most vulnerable areas of the leg, knees, thighs, calves, not exactly the places most of us want to highlight. Instead, I want you to look for clean, well-tailored denim in a dark or medium wash. A raw hem is fine, a little fading on the thigh is okay, but keep the distressing minimal. The goal is to look chic, not shredded. High-rise straight-leg jeans are one of my go-to styles. They're flattering for most body shapes and help elongate the legs while giving your midsection a bit of support. If you want a little more ease, a slim-cut boyfriend jean can work beautifully. Just cuff the ankle and pair it with a sleek blouse and loafers or block heels. Another beautiful option, a wide-leg jean in a structured denim. Add a tucked-in shirt, a leather belt and a statement earring, and suddenly you look like you stepped out of a Parisian-style book. The bottom line, you don't have to give up jeans to look elegant. You just have to choose jeans that are worthy of you. So if your denim drawer is filled with frayed holes and thigh slashes, maybe it's time for an upgrade, because polished doesn't mean boing, it means intentional. 11. Chunky platform sneakers. Let's move down to the feet again, because we have to talk about chunky platform sneakers. Now, I know they're trendy, I know they're on every fashion blogger under 30, but the truth is, these shoes are not doing us any favours. Big, bulky, cartoonish sneakers with thick soles and loud colours tend to overwhelm a mature frame. They can make your feet look bigger, your legs look shorter, and your entire outfit suddenly reads more streetwear than sophistication. And for women over 50 trying to look elevated and elegant, that's not the direction we want to go. Instead, I recommend sleek, low-profile sneakers in leather or canvas. Think classic white trainers with clean lines, or neutral-toned slip-ons in soft beige, navy or blush. These still give you that casual comfort, but without the bulk or chaos. If you like a little height, look for a discreet platform, nothing more than an inch or so. It should lift you subtly, not hijack your entire outfit. I also love a good loafer or pointed toe flat when you want comfort with style. Even a polished ankle boot can do the job beautifully in cooler months. But please leave the cartoon sneakers to Gen Z. They're not timeless, they're not flattering, and they're certainly not elegant. 12. super trendy piece that don't suit you. This last one might be the most important of all, because here's what I've learned after years of watching fashion come and go. Trends are not meant to define you, especially not after 50. Now, don't get me wrong, I love experimenting with style. I love a fresh colour or silhouette when it aligns with who I am. But chasing every single trend, especially ones that don't suit your body, your colouring or your lifestyle, can quickly make you look lost in your own wardrobe. Think about those Y2K crop tops, TikTok micro mini skirts, or jelly sandals making a comeback. These pieces might be on trend, but they're not necessarily for you. And when we wear things that don't feel authentic, we lose our confidence and our elegance disappears with it. So here's what I want you to do instead. Build your wardrobe on elevated, timeless staples. Pieces that flatter your figure, that feel good on your skin, that reflect who you are right now. Not who you were at 25, and not who the internet says you should be. Then, if a trend comes along that you truly love, try it in a small way. Maybe it's a trending colour in a classic blouse, or a modern cut in a blazer that still fits your proportions, but never force yourself into a trend just because it's in. That's the fastest way to cheapen your entire outfit and your self-expression. True style isn't about what's trending, it's about what's timeless. And nothing is more timeless than a woman who knows herself. If you loved any of the pieces I mentioned, you'll find the links right below this video. Yes, they're a little more of an investment, but trust me, quality shows. These are timeless pieces that elevate your look instantly and last for years. And if you want more elegant style tips just for women over 50, head over to my website. I update it regularly with outfit ideas, seasonal guides, and more. Oh, and if you're a handbag lover like I am, don't forget to check out my handbag channel too. I share classics, hidden gems, and affordable finds that still look high-end. Stay polished, stay confident. I'll see you there.